Hey everybody. I thought this was a good one today. Today's Thursday. It's Thoughtful Thursday, I think is our thing. And it's back to you week at Why Am I Yelling? And so today I am saying taking good care of you means the people in your life will receive the best of you rather than what's left of you. Hello, Jackie. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to double tap and hi. Hello, everybody. I'm going to grab my sunglasses and I'm going to go out. Maria Joy, you are breaking my heart today. My husband said that if you need anything, please let him know. And I'm coming tomorrow. So everybody, we need to give shout outs and hearts and love to my good friend Maria, who fell on the sidewalk last night and broke her arm. Not pretty and very painful, and I love you so much, and I'm so glad I'm coming to New York tomorrow so I can see you and bring you something, and I will bring you whatever you want. So let me know and I will get it for you. Whatever you want. We love you and we are thinking about you, and we're gonna get you through this. That's what we're gonna do, because that's what we do. We get through it. And I know that you're allergic to drugs, so I'm trying to think of what I can give you to numb the pain. I'll bring champagne. That will help. Okay, so Maria, we love you. We need you to get better. And if you need to convalesce up here, there's nobody staying in my house with me until a couple of weeks. So you're more than welcome to take a bedroom, and I will take care of you. Okay. It is, so many exciting things, you guys. So many. We hit 500 members in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. I almost peed my pants last night. It happened at like 11 o'clock and I was online and I got the request because it's, somebody wants to join your group and you have to approve it. And so I was like, oh my God. And I knew we were so close, but I wasn't sure if it was one or two people that we needed. And I approved the request and went directly to the thing and it said you have 500 members. And so I am so excited about that because we're growing and we are building a community and we are doing all kinds of fun stuff in there. And I'm about to announce a new challenge in the next couple of weeks for the mamas. So thank you for participating. Thank you for engaging. Come on in, come on back. It's the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. Share your stories with us. Share your thoughts, your fears, your parenting tips with me. I always love to know what other people are doing in their families and stuff. And that is my segue into my next announcement for today's Blab at 11:30. We are talking to my friend Gretchen Berman, who I know through her husband. I used to work with him, Darren. And she became a mom 9 years ago to a beautiful little girl. They have 2 girls now. And she's awesome. And when they, started raising Peyton, she would notice things and about other people's, the way they were parenting. And if she wanted to do it that way or wanted to do it a different way. And she has created an awesome system that I think is amazing for parents. It's amazing for kids. And we're going to talk about that on the Blab today at 11:30. So go to blab.im, https / blab, blab.im, and then look for the at Why Am I Yelling _ tagline. That's me. And join the Blab. It's called Brunch and Blab on Thursdays at 11:30. It happens weekly. And every week I try to showcase a different person who is doing great things in their lives and doing great things. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much, Jackie's at the gym, you guys. She's working her ass off at the gym, getting in shape and getting healthy, and she's working, and she's working for me, and I love it. She's running. She's running and typing. How do you do that? I can't even do that. I'm definitely not magic. So that's happening at 11:30. And really, I just am going to scream this from the rooftops when we're done or when I'm in this Blab, because it's going to be so good and her content is so good and everybody needs this. It's called the 12 C's and her company is called Character You, and it's going to blow up. I know it is. And she's doing awesome things. So catch that at 11:30. All right, those are my announcements. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just got so excited about all of it that I had to tell you that first. So it's back to you week, and I have been doing, and I'm addicted to these freaking Instagram stories. I could never get into Snapchat, but these fucking Instagram stories they're ruining my life. I made like 10 of them last night with the boys, and we deleted them all because they were ridiculous. But now I'm going to start doing these things because I need one more thing in my life. Like my eye is starting to twitch. There's too much. So back to you. What are we talking about? Back to you. So, all right. So yesterday I was feeling kind of shitty, and I woke up and I was like all wonky, and I even said to Jackie, I was like, oh, I don't feel right. Like something isn't right. And I remember like getting up yesterday morning, and I got out of bed and I felt like off kilter and maybe a little vertigo-y. I don't even know. And I'm chalking it up to the weather because we've had amazing, beautiful, amazing, gorgeous weather. And then we had 3 days or almost 4 days of straight rain. And so, I don't know, sinuses, head pressure, whatever it is. So yesterday I got up and I was wonky and I felt groggy all day, and I still don't feel great, but I think it's a sinus thing, and it's on this side of my head. So it's like my right side, and it's all like back here. So that's fine. It'll go away. I'll take a Sudafed and that'll be the end of it. But I had so much to do yesterday, and I kind of started to feel guilty that I was letting stuff fall away and moving it to happening today or moving it to happening tomorrow, because I have so much happening in the next few days. Going to New York tomorrow. I'm going to spend 2 days there. I'm doing an event. I'm doing another event. So I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I had to, for me yesterday, just kind of say, I need a break and I needed to slow down. And, I texted Will and I was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that great. And he was like, listen, you need to like make sure you're eating, make sure you're hydrating, make sure you're doing all the stuff, because you get caught up. And I do. I get caught up. Like I'm religious about my water usually. But if I am in the middle of doing something and I just get caught up in it, I can forget to eat and I can forget to drink stuff. And all of a sudden 5 hours have gone by and I'm like, oh my God, I have like my tea from this morning is still sitting here, and it's only half gone, and that's all I've had all day. So, last night he was saying to me, you need to just make sure you're eating and you're hydrating and you're doing all the right things for you, because eventually your body is just going to be like, okay, listen, sister, take a break. So I did that. I did that yesterday, and it kind of felt good. It kind of felt good to just like turn on the TV last night. Like when I'm in the country, I don't turn the TV on. I haven't turned it on all summer. And I kind of just like turned it on and watched the Housewives and caught up on the New York girls, and didn't think about much of anything. Like I, was chatting back and forth with Jackie a little bit and shut that off kind of early, and I got a good night's sleep, and I feel so, I definitely think it's sinuses because I feel a little congested over here today. So, but I feel much better, and I feel much more clear, and I feel much more ready for what I have to do today and for getting through the weekend and all that stuff. So my message is this. It's really important, you guys, to stay on task with yourself. And I know how hard it is, and I know how we get sidetracked, and I said it the other day, we tend to neglect ourselves because there are so many other things that need to happen. And I'm working with a coach right now who is helping me with mindset and breaking through boundaries to get to the next level, because my business is growing, and it's growing in all the right ways. And I said to her yesterday, I was like, I feel like I've got all this stuff and it's moving quickly in the right direction, but I'm missing a piece. And we figured out what that piece was, and we talked through it, and we're going to launch it, and it's going to be amazing. And it's the piece. It's the one piece of my puzzle. And I felt like I didn't have that piece, and now I feel like I have it, and I'm creating it. And it's going to be great. But I had neglected to think about it because I was doing so many other things, and I didn't realize that I needed it until I had a moment of clarity yesterday when I was talking to Erin, and I was like, oh my God, you know what? This is what I don't have. and I need it. And so how am I going to make sure I get that for myself and for my business? Because in the long run, I was saying to the boys last night, we were doing a vision board, and I feel like those are really important. And I remember when you were in college, because we used to do collages, you used to like, go through your 17 magazines and like your People magazines, and you used to pull out the words and put them on the boards, like I heart whoever, and like your favorite like clothing and like all that shit. So I decided to do a vision board for me personally and for Why Am I Yelling, because I kind of we're like one and the same at this point. Like I'm making that me, or making me that. I'm not sure. Both. So last night I was explaining to the boys what a vision board is, and I bought like a big cork board, and we have a ton of magazines up here. So I said, you know what, let's flip through a bunch of magazines and pull out stuff that's meaningful to us, and pull out stuff that you envision for your life. And, why immediately my non-creative child was like, I can't do this. I'm not creative. And I was like, you don't have to be creative. You have to be focused on the things that you want to accomplish. And you have to be focused on the things that you want out of life. And I don't just mean material things. Like I was pulling out pictures of flowers last night, and I was pulling out pictures of places I want to travel with my family. And I was pulling out pictures of, there's a picture of this really cool restaurant on the water in Connecticut, in fact. And I like pulled that out because that is fun for me. And I cut out words like gratitude and giving and, paying it forward and all that stuff that I feel like is me and what I talk about and what I like and what I do and what I envision for what Why Am I Yelling is going to become. So, and then by the end of it, like we were having a great time. Like Wyatt was pulling out words, and he was doing stuff for himself, and Elias was pulling out words, and he had the scissor in his hand, so he was cutting everything in the room. And we made an Instagram video out of it, and it felt really good. It felt really good to be able to like take a breather and take the day off, like not even the day, take a few hours off, spend some time on myself, with myself. And then, last night I didn't like, the screen time has been limited because we're getting ready for back to school. So they get 30 minutes a day, and that's it. And so Wyatt this morning finished his book. So I'm excited about that. We're like cheering about that this morning. And I need to find things to do with them at night and spend some time with them and get them ready and get them engaged and get them going. But it's also for me because I need that interaction. I need to be having conversations with them about what's going to happen at school and their expectations about their lives and their mindset and how important it is. And I want to start that early, and I want to start it now. And I think, showing them what I'm doing to help our family is helpful, and it's teaching them that if you contribute and you focus and you have a plan, and it could be a very loose plan. Like I don't have a very set in stone 90-day plan. That's not how I'm running my business. It's not really flying off the seat of your pants. There's some strategery happening. That's my friend Julia's word. But it's not so stringent because I know as a mom, number one, that your whole day can fall apart in the blink of an eye, right? Like something can happen, and look at Maria, she broke her arm last night. Like that's not what she planned on for today or for the next 6 weeks that she's going to be in this cast or however long it's going to be. But you just kind of have to adjust and move on, right? So I can't have a 90-day plan because my 90 days to me right now will be very different than they actually are in 90 days. And so I think, last night when I was like taking a breather and trying to repurpose my day for today, I was kind of telling myself, you know what, this is just life, and it's okay. It's okay to take a break and take some time out and figure out yourself, and it's okay to readjust and repurpose, and it's okay to move along at a speed that you're comfortable with and not at a speed that anybody else is comfortable with. And so my back to you for today is take a minute and figure out what your you is for today and what it can be for tomorrow, and take baby steps. It doesn't all have to happen in in the next 5 minutes. It doesn't have to happen in the next 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. You're you. That's why it's so special. It's because it's all about just you. And I think that, we forget and we don't realize how important it is to be ourselves. That's the most important. Be yourself. Be your authentic, your true self. And that's the one thing I live by, because I'm not a good beat around the busher. I'm not a good sugarcoater. I suck at confrontation, but I'm not good at sugarcoating things, and I'm not good at not being direct about it. So even though I don't like to argue and fight and be confrontational, I am good at letting you know how it is, or how I am, or I'm no filter. This is it. Like, this is it. It's what you get. So I'm currently offering 20-minute back to you boosts for all the mamas out there. And I think it's important. I think it's important because we are in the middle of getting ready for back to school, and we're getting everybody else ready. And we need to be getting ourselves ready. We need to be, focused on what we're doing for the next 30, 60, 90 days for ourselves in order to keep our families on track. So if you are feeling like you need to get back to you, I get it. Schedule a 20-minute boost with me. It's free, and we will focus on the one area that you want to make better, you want to encourage, you want to grow, you want to nurture. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's your 20 minutes. It's your time. It's your time to figure it out. So if Jackie is still on, I don't know. There is a link to my calendar. Get on there and... Oh, there it is. She's there. She's still running, but she's putting shit up there. I love it. Take the time and get some time with me and do it back to you. It's really beneficial. It's really worth it. It's worth your time. It's worth my time. I really want to help you be your best you. Okay, what time is it? I've been talking for about 15 minutes now, so I'm going to go. I'm going to go get ready for my blab. I have to go find a good lighting spot because the sun is out, so we need to relocate for today. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure. I will be on a train tomorrow morning, so I'm not sure if I can Periscope from the train. I probably can't. So I might skip tomorrow, or I will do it tomorrow afternoon. I'm taking a train tomorrow morning, early, to do... I have to Periscope tomorrow. I have to promote what I'm doing tomorrow night. To head to New York I'm literally going to be there for like 36 hours, and then I'm coming back so we can go camping on Saturday night. Shoot me now. But that's a fun thing that we do with our community once a year, so I'm coming back for that. My kids are super excited, and Will is going to be here, and it's going to be really fun. So tomorrow night, in case I don't get on Periscope, which I will, I am hosting, along with Ellie Blanco-Rowe, who is another coach, excuse me, a mommy's night in with your daughters. And if you have a girl between the ages of 7 and 12, you want in on this. It's an hour of your time, and it's activities, and it's communication building, and it's fun, and it's virtual. We're doing it on Google Hangouts, so we get to see each other like Skype, but you guys get to interact with us, so that's fun. You get to talk back at me. And I'm doing like a newlywed game kind of thing. So it's like conversation building with your daughter. So do it tomorrow night at 6:30. It's from 6:30 to 7:30. It's an hour. And it's going to be super fun. So we hope to see you there too. That's all I have for you. I'm going to let you go now. Maria, I will see you tomorrow. I will call you before I leave, or before I get there. And I will bring you whatever you want. Whatever you want. I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome day, and cheers to 500. Thank you so much for, you just make my heart so happy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. Oh, watch the blab at 11:30. I'll see you at 11:30. How about that? Love you guys. Bye.